how to track interest rates. Now I get that question a ton, and I'm gonna go through how to accurately check interest rates without getting solicited. Whether you're buying, refinancing, or selling, it's good to know where interest rates are at, especially when we're in a high rate environment like right now. If you're on the buying side, it's good to know because that's gonna impact your monthly payment. On the selling side, that's important because you'll have to gauge the buyer demand by that. And on the refinance side, obviously you're gonna wanna know if you should lower your payment or not, and if you've got a lender telling you to refi when you really shouldn't. Well, if you go online and research mortgage interest rates, you're gonna be bombarded with advertisements. You're gonna see flashy rates with crazy fine print, and it's super confusing. So you got a couple options here. You can either reach out to your lender whenever you wanna know about interest rates. If it's me, you're never gonna bug me. Or you can go to a website. The website that I would recommend is mortgagenewsdaily.com. I have no affiliation with them, but I found them to be the most accurate for tracking interest rates. And part of the reason is because they don't solicit other lenders. They solicit their subscription that we go to track interest rates and track market movement. And so if you go on there, they're just tracking that so they can sell their subscription, not so they can sell interest rates for other lenders. Now, I'm not saying you can't go to big bank websites and check to see where their rates are at to see market movement, but just be aware they're always gonna put points in there because no one's gonna advertise the at market rate without points. So I'm gonna walk you through from a consumer standpoint how to track interest rates and then best practices. So if you jump online to mortgagenewsdaily.com, I'll walk through from there. So go to mortgagenewsdaily.com and then go to mortgage rates. And you'll see current rates today. And then click here on today's mortgage rates. Now it's gonna show you conventional, which is here under the 30-year fixed, 15-year fixed. It's gonna show jumbo, and then you've got FHA, VA, and then some adjustables. Now keep in mind, this is data that's coming from other locks from other lenders, and a lot of these have points in them. So if this looks like it's lower than what your lenders quoted you, it's because it's just data from locks. But like I said, it's about as accurate as possible from a consumer standpoint. Now, if you look down here, it's got historical data, so you can see where the interest rates have been over the past few years and where they're at right now. So what you're gonna wanna do is use this as a baseline. So take that 6.78 that's on there today and then put that in the notes on your phone. So put it under something like home stuff. And then rates, 2.27, 23. And then you put in the interest rate for it. So 6.78%. And then just save that in your notes. You don't have to do anything more than that. And then when it's time to buy, when it's time to sell, or when it's time to refinance, go reference back at the website and see where it's at. This is important for a couple reasons. One, you can see what's actually happening in the market and not what's being put on the news. And two, you can check your lender integrity with it. So if your lender quotes you a really low interest rate and you say, I'm not gonna buy for another 4 months, and then in 4 months you see how much rates have changed, and then their rate really didn't change that much, you can see right there they've changed their margins, or they were never gonna give you that rate in the first place, just kick the can down the road. Now I know it's a pretty simple concept and a pretty simple website, but what I wanna do is get you guys the tools and the resources, that way you can be in the know on your own. You'll never bug me reaching out and asking where interest rates are at, but if you're like me, I like to do that research myself, and I don't like to bug other people for it, and so this is a great way to track it, and it's really easy to understand. If you found this information helpful, please check out some of my other videos, and please hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it.